Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 5 and we will present about the global impact of oil spill. Now, I will start with the introduction. Oil is one of the world's most important energy sources and it is transported by ship across the ocean and pipeline all over land due to its uneven distribution. Several accidents have occurred in the past while transferring oil to vessels, such as during transportation, pipeline breaks, and while drilling in the earth crust. An oil spill is the contamination of seawater caused by an oil spill as a result of an accident or human error. This spill pollute the coastline and estuaries and also pose serious health risks to humans. Oil is a mixture of hydrocarbon compound resulting from the remains of marine animal and plant that rot, die and drift to the bottom. Every year, approximately 706 million gallons of waste oil are estimated to enter the ocean, with over half of this amount coming from land drainage and waste disposal, such as improper disposal of used motor oil. The consequence of eating contaminated fish or shellfish due to oil spill can cause illness due to toxic fume. Other effects include commercial and recreational fisheries losses and disruption. Oil spill disrupt an entire ecosystem for an extended period of time. A month-long oil cleaning operation are required to restore natural state to the area surrounding the accident. With the help of technology, many efforts have been made to prevent the effect. Some of the world's largest and worst oil spill are in the Gulf of Mexico that called Deepwater Horizon and also the Caribbean Sea. The Deepwater Horizon oil spill is presumed to be the largest in the history of the petroleum industry. The accident began in April 2010 with a spill from a sea floor oil gusher, which resulted in the explosion of BP oil rig in the Macondo prospect. Other cases happened in July 1979 during a tropical rainstorm. The Atlantic Empress and Aegean Captain collided approximately 10 miles off the coast of Tobago. Following the collision, both vessels began to leaking oil and caught fire. The Atlantic Empress spilled an estimated 287,000 tons of oil, making it the largest ship source spill in the history.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Nur Syamila binti Mazlan and I will proceed to the factors of the oil spill. Firstly, oil spill occurred because of natural occurrences. Organic matter from dead living organism is vital in the formation of oil. Therefore, oil exists in most parts of the earth but deep down. Additionally, oil is found in seas but deep down in the underlying rock of the sea. So, natural occurrences such as hurricanes, earthquakes, sea storms and other climatic disturbances cause natural oil spills. In seas, the underlying rocks are found closer to the sea, hence when erosion happens, it is easier for an oil spill to happen. Furthermore, when an earthquake happens and it occurs in a region where oil drilling, transportation or storage is situated, the chances of oil spills happening are high. Oil may be washed to the nearest water bodies. When Hurricane Ivan happened, it led to the sinking of an oil production firm on the coast of Louisiana. This led to leakage of oil between 300 to 700 barrels a day. Besides, Hurricane Katrina is the highly damaged and largest Atlantic tropical cyclone that occurred in 2005. The total property damage is estimated at around 100 billion US dollar. So, Katrina hurricane caused lots of damage, including the oil sector and the storm industry. Okay, so oil spills from 44 facilities caused leakage of over 7 million US gallons of oil. Several of the oil spills affected the ecosystem and the habitats of sea turtles and the Alabama beach mice. Therefore, hurricanes causes large damage to nature, animals, and human properties. The most commonly encountered anthropogenic sources are the following. Okay, first is oil drilling. Oil drilling is one of the causes of the oil spill. Onshore and offshore oil drilling are some of the worst ways oil can find its way to the sea. Currently, many oil rigs are being drilled on the seas. Okay, some of which have technical issues, hence causing oil spillage. The worst oil spill caused by offshore oil drilling happened in the Mexican Gulf. An oil well owned by Pemex, a Mexican oil company, malformed, leading to a spillage of oil, almost 30,000 barrels. This caused a catastrophe to marine life in the area of around 704,000 acres. The American government started a cleanup of the sea, but the use of car acid never solved the issue, but caused numerous health problems to residents and marine life. Secondly is war. This is another cause of the oil spill in the world. Okay, most countries in the Middle East are rich in oil, something that has led to an unending fight between militants, international soldiers, and government soldiers. This had led to the disruption of normal activities in those countries. In addition, due to many oil wells, hence smuggling has been a key financial route for the militants. This have also caused massive oil spills. Okay, another country that has had massive oil spills due to war is Nigeria. Nigeria is the second leading producer of oil in the world. But due to war ravaging, this oil-producing country militants have taken over certain oil wells. Due to traditional ways of refining oil, the number of oil spills that are happening in the Niger Delta is massive and causing health effects to residents and marine life.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ifuzul Mawada binti Paiman, and I will continue with the environmental impact of oil spill, where our discussion is focused on marine ecosystem. The first impact is on the marine animals. The presence of oil on the surface of the ocean has led to major interruption to the marine animals' bodies and health. This is because the animals spend more of time at the surface. Marine animals which have been direct contact with oil frequently cause them have health problems, drowning and suffocation. When marine animals come into contact with petroleum, the volatile hydrocarbons evaporate from surface slick are likely to be inhaled. Inhaling these volatile hydrocarbon molecules has the potential to be dangerous. For example, when seals inhale these toxic chemicals from oil spillage, it can cause inflammation to their respiratory system and lung blockage. The second environmental impact is on coral reef. Coral reef are also affected due to the spillage of oil, which contains harmful substances such as liquid hydrocarbon and metals molecules. They are undergoing dramatic changes in species population, biodiversity, and habitat structure across the biosphere. When these changes occur, the possibility for the coral reef to be extinct is high if there is no action taken by the authorities or related agencies. As an example, shrimp, fish, and other aquatic animals rely on them as habitats. Since corals are extremely sensitive to oil cleaning and dispersed oil, the result of tests done by researchers on total of 10,000 coral reef pieces reveal that utilizing any oil dissipation in coral reef is harmful.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Aisyah Hanim binti Muhammad Hashim. So I will continue the impact of oil spill on the environment. The last impact is oil spill will have an impact on the plankton ecosystem. Okay, year by year, the volume of marine petroleum shipments and harbour transits increases, increasing the likelihood of an oil spill. The researchers added that the hazardous effect of oil-water accommodation fraction (WAF) on marine phytoplankton, zooplankton, and early life stage of animals, copepods, eupausids, and mysids, for example, absorb hydrocarbon directly from salt water, as well as via eating fluid and oil-contaminated food. The process of food absorption from hazardous chemical has impacted the growth of plankton and caused the food resources to other aquatic animals to become limited. Thus, low concentration of WAF in salt water have less of an impact on phytoplankton and might even boost its growth according to laboratory and field studies.
Hi, my name is Amal and I will continue to the next part, which is the recommendations for oil spill incidents. Since oil spills incidents is a situation that we cannot control because they usually occur out of our knowledge, thus an appropriate strategy need to be taken in order to prevent the spill from spreading as well as mitigate its impact. One of the methods to contain oil spills is by using booms. Booms are floating barriers which is used in marine spills. It operates as a barrier to keep and prevent the oil from spreading and moving away. Boom is a method that is widely used in managing oil spill because of its simple design and easy to implement. There are a variety sizes and materials of booms which is specifically designed to fulfill the demands of these many events and environments, which means that different sizes and materials are used in different situations. So actually there are three types of boom, which is hard boom, sorbent boom and fire boom. So all of the booms is used based on the situations of the oil spills. However, oil booms are suitable or effectively to be used when the oil is in one spot or when the area of oil spill is small. So in short, different water areas use different type of booms, which means that the most suitable booms need to be chosen to ensure its effectiveness. The other method to contain oil spills is by using dispersants. So when booms are unable to contain the spilled oil, thus the only option left to enhance the oil destructions is by using dispersants. It is a chemical agent similar to soaps and detergents that aid in the breakdown of an oil slick into an extremely tiny droplets which then will disperse throughout the water. When the oil is break down into a smaller droplets, it increases the surface area of the molecule, which allows the oil to chemically interact with the water. So this method of dispersants are used during the deep water horizon oil spills, which is nearly 2 million gallons of dispersants are being used to break up the oil. This shows that dispersants are also one of the significant methods to clean up oil spills. In short, the most suitable methods need to be chosen in order to ensure the effectiveness in containing oil spills. So that's all from me. Thank you, and my friend will continue to the next part.
Okay, so the last part is conclusion. Despite the fact that the world has seen numerous disastrous oil spills, neither community nor the government are sufficiently aware of this problem. The Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean Sea, for example, have seen some of the biggest and worst oil spill in history. The deepwater horizon oil spill is regarded as being the biggest in petroleum history. It typically takes a long time for a country that has been affected negatively by oil production on the environment to recover. Because marine creatures like whales, seals and dolphins spend a large amount of time at the surface as their daily habits, one of the consequences successfully identified in this study is lead to serious disruption to the bodies and health of the marine mammals. The consequences of such an environment have caused concern to the local community that the oil spill occur, but if drastic measures are not implemented to overcome and prevent it, it will bring more adverse effect in the future. Hence, in this study, students found several appropriate strategies that can be implemented to prevent the oil spill from spreading to other places and to mitigate its impact. Booms are among the often utilize types of equipment for dealing with oil spill because they serve as barriers that limit marine spills, protect the environment, aid in cleanup, and keep oil from speeding or floating. However, the only solutions to speed up the oil's decomposition when booms are unable to contain the spilled oil is by utilizing a dispersion approach. Okay, additionally, some nations have passed law or policies pertaining to oil spill to prevent them from happening. The government or the authorities must select appropriate and accurate procedures based on the circumstances of the oil spill in order to resolve the issue, even if there are numerous strategies and measures to deal with the oil spill. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you.